All right, here's a good question. Foundation invests 90,000. Simple interest for a year. Part of it's at 7%. Let me just write that. So I got a chunk at 7. I got twice that amount. Twice at 3%, and then the rest at 6.5%. And then what's the most the foundation can invest at each of those 3% and be guaranteed? So they want in the end 55.25. So to figure out how much interest you get on anything, you just multiply how much you put in by the interest rate. So it'd be like your interest rate times your principal. You also times by your year or the time, but they say 1 year, so multiplying by 1 doesn't really change anything. So to get how much interest for the 7%, you need to multiply the 7% by however much you put in there. But I don't know that, so I'll just put an X. Plus, the next one would be 0.03, and they say this time that they're putting twice as much in at 3. And so if I put X in at 7, then I've got to put 2X in at 3%. Plus, then they say they put the rest of the money in at 6.5%. That was a good idea. So 0.065 times, the rest of it would be the 90,000 that you started with, minus this and minus that. So if you subtract an X and a 2X, you're actually subtracting 3X. Okay, and I want to know when that's going to be equal to that. Okay, let's multiply this out. So I'd have 0.07x plus 0.06x plus, okay, now I have to multiply that together. Let me do that quick. Okay. 0.065 times 90,000. 5850. So this is 5850. And then 0.065 times 3. 0.195 minus 0.195x equals 5525. Okay, let's gather x's. X's there, so 0.07, do that. 0.07 plus 0.06 plus, minus 0.195. So I get negative 0.065x, and then I'm going to subtract 5850 on each side. So it'll be 325, negative 325 on this side. And then to solve for x, I'll just divide both sides by negative 0.065. Okay, calculator. Divide. 5,000. Okay, so x is 5,000. So that's this thing right there. So to invest, I'm going to put $5,000 in at 7%. And then it says twice that amount at 3. So 5 times 10. So 10,000 in at 3%. And then the rest, so it'll be 90 minus 15. So there'd be $75,000 going in at 6.5%. That's a better thing. But the question says, what's the most can you invest at 3%? $10,000.